Alright, time for round one of this month's REV GP. And it's REV Eternal, which means we get to play with old sets. I was planning on building a Consonance deck for this event, but then I ran out of time and I pre-submitted like a 2024 Worlds build of Consonance just because I was planning on submitting an actual build later on, but yeah, I ran out of time, so I guess I'm forced to try to play internal format with an old standard deck that no longer works because it got nerfed. So yeah, interesting to see how this will turn out. I mean, I keep this because this is actually a really good hand for this deck. Like, it would have been a really good hand for this deck if I was actually playing against something that was like standard power level back then. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they just like outpaced. That's haste. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess I can try to make my deck do the thing that it does, which is, I mean, it ramps, I guess. Like, this deck plays Mana Dork on turn 2 because, back then, most decks, like, you could afford to skip turn 1 back then because most decks just didn't have a good turn 1. This deck is definitely built to, like, not to be a skip turn 1 deck so that you can play all these tap lands. But, they got a bunch of things down already. Okay, well, I have some untapped lands coming in the next few turns. Star said it's probably not able to connect this game, so then Leyline Channelers, and then try to ramp into Drift Off, which doesn't really do enough. I guess I play Star City just because I do need to block. Like, I do really need to block here. If they pump their guys to like not let me block their things, then whatever. I can't really do much about that. Okay, they are just going to attack. Interesting. And okay, I guess they're just trying to connect. And then, sure. Okay, I mean, that's fine. They're actually tapped out here. Unfortunately, I do not have enough. Oh, overall is decent. Unfortunately, I do not have Drift Off mana right now because yeah, the mana fixing back then was kind of bad. So you're just playing you're playing a bunch of tap lands. Actually, if this connects, Contested Passage comes in to play untapped, and then I can Drift Off. I mean, if this connects, then I play Alpha Row, and then that doesn't really help. But I mean, I always do this, and I just accept that Alfro's dying on backswing because I mean, I got my ramp. I already got enough value from this guy. So Flourishing Crown, I can't do anything with the extra mana. I can play out Leyline Challenge with the extra mana. I mean, that does seem useful. Yeah. Overall, -1. Shoot that. Get Contested Passage back into play. Crack this for. Or I will need double white. I already played the land for turn, so I need to fetch white here because so that I have white available for next turn. Right? Did I already play my land for a turn? I did, yeah. Just double checking. So actually, Alfro isn't completely dead yet. Maybe Leyline Channelers chumps this, or maybe they don't have a way to get past Leyline Channelers, and I block here, and then I guess I plus Alfro so I can minus again next turn. I'm also ramping towards a big drift or a kicked drift off, which will answer 2 of their things. But what's on the backside of this, anyways? Whatever. Okay, I mean I can remove that. Yeah, my opponent seems surprisingly happy with just trading down here, but maybe they have some sort of way to turn the corner late game. I'm not really looking at their deck right now. Okay, that's more creatures. Oh, I see. So Kernels reduces these things, so then they can just spam a bunch of creatures onto the board. Yeah, that is a lot of guys on board right now. I can't do much, but oh, okay, sure. Okay, I'm supposed to keep taking more damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's actually not enough to do what I want to do here. Like maybe Silversun Ancient helps me stabilize later on, but right now, well, I mean, I can't really afford to discard land cards right now. I really do need land cards right now. I could just do a single target drift off onto Karanos to get rid of it. Then this star set it and then just try to block. Maybe Ulfro eats up some swings. And I do need to play this tapped because like I need to set up for drift off next turn. Wait, no, I'm drift offing the Karanos now because I need to do that, right? Alternatively, I played Forgotten Cultivator and that's kind of bad, right? Yeah, just running out Forgotten Cultivator here doesn't do anything for me except I guess next turn I get a Cultivator swing. Not accomplish anything? I don't think it does. Actually, maybe I'm just going to bet on the fact that they don't have a way to enabling this guy, and then yeah, I mean they're kind of out of gas now. I mean, and I do need drift off to stabilize. I need a really good drift off to stabilize. So I guess I convinced myself to do that. Alright, cultivator, star setted, plate is tapped, plus this guy, and pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually am setting up for a Consonance eventually, or I'm working towards Silver Sun Ancient. If I top deck a land next turn, I can Silver Sun Ancient to blow up, or to gain life mostly. I don't think blowing up these things really do that much. And they're okay. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't really care how. I mean, sure, I do this. Like, overall dies, that's fine. I can still top deck lands later if I get lucky. And they still don't have a way. Like, they're still just pretty happy to trade their tokens or trump attack their tokens into my guys. So I don't know what's happening here. I assume they know what they're doing. So maybe they have something planned here, but so far I'm actually doing quite well. Okay, sure. Are they running out of gas? Okay, they can transform that thing. Sure. I mean, that's more things. Leyline channers. Okay, well, I just drift off and attack with the cultivator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not much else to do here. And I leave back these guys because I want to block. So block 3. That's still fine, I think. Yeah, I need to kill both these guys because I don't want the front side. I don't want this thing flipping, right? What does this do when it's flipped? Alright, I already looked. Whenever you attack, yeah, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. But also, it's probably a better thing to kill than Spirited Protest, so it's more useful thing to kill than Spirited Protest, so I guess I'll do that. Yeah. So let's just get rid of these things. And I'm still keeping back all the Sagittars because I really want to block these guys. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, Fury Call Helion isn't bad. Yeah, I take that. And I pass the turn again. Or no, I don't have Helion mana yet because I don't have enough black. Red. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I've forgotten how bad the mana in this deck is. And since I haven't played it for so long, I'm not as aware of the intricacies of how I need to fetch to make sure I hit all my pip requirements. They're just full swing again. Sure. I will eventually draw it into this do. Okay, that's just okay, yeah, I take 1 there too. I am hoping for a land top deck here. Come on. Wrong kind of land top deck. Yeah, actually just that's a really bad draw. Okay, block. You take 3. They could probably kill me somehow. Or Leyline Challenge will have to block. I need to play this thing down to enable my things for later, so I can't. I can't keep this thing in hand to combat trick stuff. Not that I really want to combat trick stuff this right now either, because I don't really care that much about combat tricking my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all this mana and nothing to do with it. Kind of tragic. So yeah, I get to block 3 things if they don't have any way to get past my guys. If they have I have to assume they have some really good top decks here that would completely wreck me. So I just have to hope they don't draw them. It's always possible that they just draw a land here, and then if they just draw a land, I think I'm in a very good spot. I get to play Silver Sun Ancient, and that lets me stabilize. Actually, the heads-up play off that Cultivator last turn was to take the Leyline Challengers, because I know for a fact that I can't cast Helion. So if I took Leyline Challengers, there's a higher chance I find some way of enable. Okay, they just pass. That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, that's useless. But I guess I get to play Silver Sun Ancient now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alternatively, I can Fury Call Helion, blow up their tempo, which screws them, I guess. I think I should just play Silver Sun and be safe. Like, it puts a pretty big body. Swing with Cultivator if they want to do some trading. I'm fine because that gets rid of guys on their board. Yeah. So go up to 11. Go to combat. Swing with this thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with more drift ops. And I play out my land because I'm looking to make some pretty big plays next turn. I can do a kick drift off to get rid of Kyrnos number 2, and then I think I'm actually in a very good spot now. Yeah, somehow I might actually win this game because my opponent has been chump attacking their tokens into my guys for some reason. I don't think they really have an answer to Silver Sun Ancient, right? So as long as this thing sticks, I'm pretty happy. So next turn, drift off, gets rid of 2 more things, or I could just Fairy Call Helion to blow up their land, and that screws them out. Blue, not okay. What do they even have in blue? They literally just have Kyrnos, and Kyrnos is their only blue card, and they're going to make more guys. I take 1. Oh, actually, you have to get a big enough big enough board state and then play an Anthem, then that'd be kind of bad for me. Yeah, I should probably. I guess I should just try to avoid that scenario where I lose, or that scenario. Do I care that much about Cardinals? Not really. I don't really care that much about going after their lands because your mana isn't the bottleneck. Right now it's number of cards. So I should just try to get ahead on board. So if your call is star-studded, Cardinals just gets free shots on me as long as I don't drift off that thing, but maybe there's more important things to drift off later. I mean, I also do want to get Fairy Call into play because then I can start doing stuff with it. Yeah, sure. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Fairy Call, it comes down, blows up a random creature, I guess. Actually, I could have Fairy Called Face. Maybe I should have Fairy Called Face, but whatever. Swing. Oh, Asahai, that's... Can I cast that? 1, 2, 3. I can cast it next turn. I don't really need mana this turn, or I don't really need lands this turn. Sure, I'll take it for that next turn. And actually, since I have Asahai coming up, I should just drift off the Cardinals to make sure nothing funny happens, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Or do I have mana for that? Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah. Let's just make sure nothing funny happens. Okay, sure. So, didn't expect to win that game, but I'm not complaining. Huh, apparently this build only plays 2 club promoters. Yeah, I definitely, like, I went up to more copies of... Oh, actually, it's because I also have Drift-Offs, or no. The later versions of Consonance also played 4 Banishing Lights always. I guess I was just less high on club promoters back then or something. Anyways, that's really good. What did I cut? I forgot how to board with this deck. I think I'm actually supposed to cut Wild Court. No, I cut Forgotten Cultivator because that card's like not that good. And I cut Wild Court Seekers because that card's actually not that good either, post-nerf, right? Well, actually, no, I cut Running of the Bulls because I don't really need that card in this matchup. I just need to outlast my opponent. Yeah, let's run this. Really slow start again. I mean, I really need Mana Dorks for this deck to actually function. Okay, I mean, this is keepable. Yeah. No turn 1 play. Interesting. That's really unusual for their deck because you would think their deck really wants to get out their turn 1. Or how many turn 1 plays do they even have? Oh, they only have Sparks of a Revolution as their 1-drop. Okay, I guess it's not that unlikely that they missed their 1-drop then. Forest. Okay. How do I want to fetch here? Ulfro is going to bring back something anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter how I fetch here. Actually, I might want to use this opportunity to... Yeah, since I don't need to hit double green, I might want to use this opportunity to hit a double red. No, I think I still care enough about at least respecting double green that I should fetch towards it. But Fairy Call held on top deck. I mean, it's only Fairy Call held on top deck, so that would make me regret not fetching double red. But there's probably a wider range of things that would make me regret not fetching double green. So I'll just fetch double green here. And Ulfro ramps me into Asahai next turn. Yeah, that seems really good. They're still going to keep attacking. Sure, I mean, I don't know why they want to jump attack away their guys. So, yeah, like there was absolutely no reason they needed to attack there. They could just keep building a big board state, and then they probably have like some sort of Anthem, right? I don't believe they don't have or surely they have some sort of Anthem in their deck somewhere. The Ulfro kill one of their guys. Do I leave back Sagittar? The answer is yes, because like, yeah, I can't protect Ulfro, but I can at least eat up one more of their guys if they like attack. And I don't really have it. I mean, I could ramp it to drift off. Do I need to ramp it to drift off? Not really, right? So what? This turn Ulfro gets up 4 lands, next turn 5 lands. If I swing here, I could technically drift off instead of Asahai. Or I could like Asahai and also play Studio Excelsior. Wait, actually, I do have untapped land, so if I attack with Sagittar, it lets me Asahai and also play Studio Excelsior tapped. Does that get me anywhere compared to just doing it normally? No, not really. Okay, well, I'll just do this then. So get this guy back, shoot one of their guys. Like they do need to commit 2 guys to kill Asahai, or to kill Ulfro, and I do appreciate Ulfro sticking around a bit. At the same time, like, I mean, I'm going to ramp into drift off anyways, unless, you know, I don't care enough about Ulfro. Let's just swing. If they chump here, then like I really don't know what they're doing. Yeah, okay. All right. If things go really south, I can kick drift off next turn. If they don't go super south, I just play Asahai and plus, and that's really good, I think. it gets me a pretty good board presence. So Kieran actually I might just kick Rift off then if that's what they're going to do here. Right? Like Kieran each opponent. Okay, I mean it's actually I could probably just keep plus and Ass High. This is passage. Okay, well I guess I really want to protect Ass High here. I mean if they play out Kieran they're probably setting up for something. In which case, yeah, should probably at least be playing somewhat scared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, if Starset connects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the mana doesn't work out unless I put the Equinox mark onto the island, which I don't want to do because I need the island mana for Asahai. But at the same time, I don't really need. I think I'm fine playing the Equinox mark onto the island just to. Or maybe I keep Excelsior in hand because that lets me do bigger things next turn. So like this is definitely fetching island or something like that. I can contested passage fetch forest. That feels kind of bad though. Whatever. I mean actually no, this can fetch island because I'm not as high in this turn anyways. Then this can fetch forest, I guess, or mountain. I fetch mountain, fine. Fetch mountain and put this thing onto it. It's not great, but whatever. Actually I don't need to fetch now because whatever. Alright, so get rid of Kernels, get rid of, do I care about anything in the back? Not really, I just want to get rid of stuff in play. Yeah, okay. Doctrine of Cleansing, yeah, that's fine. Just more random tokens. High Voltage. They're not killing my, okay, they're going face, interesting. Very aggressive play, I'd say. Anyways, so I get Asahai next turn. Do I need to protect it? They can't give haste that easily. Oh, for all, that's also really convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I Asahai into Alfaro? And the answer is yes, right? Yeah, and in that case, I should just keep attack when start setted. Okay, so that lets me cast Alfaro, and then this lets me cast Asahai. Okay, yeah, that works out. Sure, I'll put this into play tapped. Shoot one of the untapped guys. Play out a forest. Do I? Yeah, sure. Let's swing still, cause might as well. Okay, keep spraying these Equinox marks and play out Asahai plus here, make guys, and yeah, I have a pretty good board state right now. Mazelet meditate, okay, that's fine. Sparks of Revolution, okay, that's also fine. Asahai minus giving my guys flying. That goes in 2 turns, right? And lifelink means I'm probably not dying on the backswing. I think that's what I do here then. Because I do want to eventually kill. Okay, let's fetch now to make sure I don't draw any more lands. Yeah, let's grab another mountain. Leyline Channelers, that doesn't do much. I'm actually out of stuff finally. And I'll just move my things around a bit because why not? Do it because Elseworlds might actually be helpful later on in case I need. No, not really. Actually, all these lands are kind of useless for me right now because all the colors work out. But let's not sack lands, I guess. Let's just pitch Studio Excelsior. Oh, Consonance, that's useful. Let's minus Asahai first, just to make sure I don't like flip into another Asahai and feel bad about that. Oh, does that not have emblems? Okay, well, flying. Where's Asahai flying emblem? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do actually need to tap like that to make sure I have enough colors for constant. Okay, I'll tap like this to make Consonance mana then. Play Consonance, look at top 7. Oh, nice. Oh, let's see. Drift off. Silver Sun Ancient. Yeah, it's another Asahai. That's why I grabbed Asahai first. Do I want Silver Sun? No, let's actually go after the lands, right? Now let's just grab everything. Yeah. So this thing's going to actually. Yeah, I have enough mana. Let's just go after the lands, and this thing can go after. I guess sure. Let's go after Sparks because why not? Do I minus Asahai? And let's plus Asahai now. Because why not? And yeah, swing with these guys. Okay, these guys. This thing's also an 8/8. I gained 4 life from hitting with these life linking guides, and I might as well play out Leyline Channelers to cap off my turn. So yeah, looks like a pretty good board state for me. Okay, they do have another land. They're just dead though, right? Like no way they survived this. Okay, yeah, they can kill themselves, I guess. Sure. So didn't expect to win that one, but that did work out a lot better than expected. But also, like, I don't think my opponent was playing super well because they kept jump attacking their 1/1s into my 2/2 for no good reason. I guess I also got sort of lucky in that they never drew any of their anthems because what? Like they run Sunny Day. What does that do? Yeah, that thing slams really hard if they have a lot of guys, which they just didn't play towards for some reason. But yeah, so that was my first game. So maybe I actually have a chance with this deck, despite this being a post-nerf standard deck again in an internal format. But yeah,